Hi guys, today I'm going to share my journey of getting Australia Awards Scholarship. So let me briefly introduce myself and give you a background of who am I. My name is Pratik Ranjan Yadav and I completed my bachelor's in civil engineering from MIT Manipal. I also hold a postgraduate diploma in geotechnical and geoenvironmental engineering from NIT Jalandhar. Let me discuss with you some of my career highlights. I have received Australia Awards Scholarship for the year 2020. Last year, I also got selected for Central Building Research Institute Roorkee Integrated Dual Degree Program. I have qualified GATE 2020. My IELTS overall band is 7 out of 9. My rank in in my bachelor's is 13th out of 171 students in civil engineering department. Let me discuss a bit about Australia Awards Scholarship. This scholarship is highly reputed and prestigious international scholarship, and it is usually funded by Australian government. This scholarship will help you to gain relevant skill knowledge in your domain, and at the same time you would get an opportunity to build your network, meet new people, so that you could contribute to the social and economic growth of your country. Suppose if you get an interview call and you manage to get the scholarship, then you will get an opportunity to be part of Australia Global Alumni Network, and it would be highly useful in securing new jobs both in your home country and abroad. So now let us look at the list of countries who are eligible for this scholarship. So these are countries from Southeast Asia, including Mongolia. So the countries are Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Maldives, Mongolia, Nepal, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka. So what are the benefits of getting this scholarship? Australia Award Scholarship will be offered for the minimum course duration. That is, if you are applying for bachelor's, you will receive the scholarship for 3 to 4 years. And let us suppose if you apply for master's, then you would be getting this scholarship for 2 to 3 years, depending upon if you have applied for masters by coursework or masters by research. Australia Award Scholarship is 100% fully funded, and it is funded by Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade, DFAT Australia. The scholarship is worth 80,000 to 90,000 Australian dollars or more, and it translates to 40 to 50 lakhs Indian rupee, and it really depends upon your chosen course, your university, and the city which you have chosen. This scholarship covers your entire, that is your full tuition fees of your program. It also covers your complete living expenses, and they also fund your travel to and from Australia. You would receive a single return economy class airfare, and you will also receive some stipend for your accommodation, textbook, study materials, and for other related stuff. And I also want to inform you that you can definitely apply for PhD. This scholarship is not only restricted to bachelor's and for masters. You can definitely apply for PhD. Let me discuss some more incentives of this scholarship. This scholarship covers overseas student health cover, and it includes basic medical costs. And you will get access to a compulsory 4 to 6 week introductory academic program, and you would be paid monthly stipend of somewhere close to 2500 Australian dollar, and the money would be debited to your account every 2 weeks. How can you apply for this scholarship? First of all, go to online Australia Scholarship Information System OSS portal. Then you have to register yourself online. You have to answer some basic questions to find out if you are eligible for this scholarship or not. In case you are eligible for this scholarship, you will be given a unique registration number, a username, and a password. In the application process, you have to submit your supporting documents. You have to answer 6 to 7 questions. You have to choose your top two universities along with their courses, and yeah, this is the entire step in a nutshell. Let us look at some of the most important and essential supporting documents. First of all, you need your degrees and certificates. You need your 10th, 12th, bachelor's, master's degree in case you are applying for PhD. You would need your IELTS, TOEFL or PT scores. You would need two academic references or two letter of recommendation from your faculty or from your guide, and it should have the stamp of your university. And the most critical component is to get endorsement letter from your university. Without this step, you cannot really apply for the scholarship. And you may highlight your extracurricular activities if you have any. Work experience is something which you can definitely showcase, but for candidates applying for a scholarship from India, for them, work experience is not mandatory. They can just apply after getting out from their university, and you can definitely showcase your achievements and if you have got any professional affiliations. So now let us look at some of the general eligibility criteria for this scholarship. First of all, you should be minimum of 18 years of age as on 1st Feb of the year of commencing the scholarship. You should be a citizen of participating country which is listed on the Australia Awards website. You should not be a citizen or you should not hold permanent residency of Australia, and you should not be married or engaged to anyone who holds the permanent residency of either Australia or New Zealand, and you must not be serving the military. So now let us look at some of the additional requirements for candidates from India. First of all, you should be a recent graduate. You should have graduated in the year 2018 or later from one of the target institution, or you should be in your final year of your university, which is equivalent to Australian bachelor's degree. You must have a minimum CGPA of 7.5 or more. And the most important part, which I highlighted earlier, is that you have to get endorsement letter from your university in order to be eligible for this scholarship. And and you should have IELTS academic score of at least 6.5 band or higher overall with no band less than 6. And as far as the TOEFL IBT is concerned, you should have a score of at least 84 with minimum 21 in each component. So now these are the documents which I submitted. I submitted my 10th grade mark sheet, my 12th, my two academic references from my guide, my Aadhaar card, resume, then internship certificate, semester mark sheet, then extra curricular certificate, provisional certificates, PAN card, passport size photo, passport, and finally, statement of purpose. So these are the target institutions from India. So if you are a student of any one of these universities, only then you can apply for this scholarship and you are eligible to apply for this scholarship. The universities listed are Indian Institute of Science, IISc Bangalore, then IIT Bombay, IIT Delhi, IIT Hyderabad, IIT Kanpur, Kharagpur, IIT Madras, Jadavpur, JNU, Manipal Academy of Higher Education from where I studied, NIT Tiruchirappalli, then Tata Institute of Social Sciences, Mumbai, Thapad, University of Delhi, Hyderabad. So, let us talk about the scholarship deadline. Uh, Actually, the scholarship deadline varies with the country. For India and other countries, the scholarship application roughly starts in the month of March and application ends around last week of June, June 30 to be exact. And these dates might vary a bit depending upon your country. And so I request you to kindly check your country specific Australia Awards Scholarship website. For India, as of now, the AAS notification hasn't come for the year 2023, so I suggest you keep checking official website for further updates. The number of seats for this scholarship for each country is quite less and is limited, and the whole process is highly competitive, and shortlisting for the interview is done on the basis of your academic credentials, your achievements, extracurricular activities, a powerful SOP, the quality of your letter of recommendation, work experience, and so on. Let me share my scholarship journey with you. My journey has been quite long and interesting. In 2020, that is 2 years ago, in the month of March, I applied for the scholarship online through Oasis portal, and at that time I was in final semester of my college. The application process was quite tough and tedious in itself, and the most difficult part was definitely to get endorsement letter from the university. It took me really a lot of time and effort to convince the university that I was the right and the best fit candidate to represent their university for this scholarship. I sent them all my documents which showcase my academic skills and expertise, my leadership skills, my extracurricular activities, and so on. Eventually, I got the endorsement letter from the university. So, yeah, something to cheer for, some good news. And my happiness doubled on the day of Diwali when I received the interview call letter. And yes, I was really very happy at that point of time on receiving interview. So let me tell you about the further steps of my selection. I gave my written test and interview after 8 months in August 2021, and finally results came on 13th September 2021 roughly. Just for your info, I will be mobilized to Australia in May 2022, and yes, the entire process took approximately 2 long years, all thanks to COVID 19. So let me continue my story. I still remember I was in NIT Jalandhar working in my lab, and then out of nowhere, due to my habit of checking my emails frequently, I just opened my email randomly and I saw the message congratulations. I knew what the message was about, and after reading my selection letter, I was literally on seventh heaven and was so happy. I was jumping in the air. And after that, I called my parents and informed them about the scholarship. They were really very happy and they were literally into tears. And finally, I was relieved to know that I have made my parents happy and proud. Now they're proud parents. And just for a further information, my visa is on the process and I'm waiting for the placement letter from Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade, which is expected to come next week. And by the way, I have applied for Master of Engineering Science in Structural Engineering, UNSW, that is University of New South Wales, Australia. And my second course choice was UWA, Masters of Professional Engineering. So these are some of the useful websites that you must visit, and I have also given the link in the description, so kindly go and check the description also. And if you want to know anything else and something in depth on this scholarship, you can always contact me via my email, that is yadapratik685@gmail.com. And finally, thank you so much for sticking with me and for all those who has been with me this whole time. Thank you so much.